Hello, my name is Tony, and I'm today working on the learning outcome tree of English level 3. Well, I'm gonna talk about going global and also answering the questions of the learning outcome tree. Well, going global has become on one of the most important concepts of our time. For me, it means expanding the way of what we think, work, communicate, and interact with others beyond the limits of our own country. And thanks to the technology, social networks, multicultural workplaces, and also the speed at which information moves today. Being part of the global community is no longer optional because it is something that shapes how we learn, also how we compete in the job market, and also how we understand the world. Uh, to me, also, going global represents the ability to connect with people who have different ideas, languages, cultures, and ways of living because it means understanding that we belong to something bigger than our own environment. When you think globally, you start making decisions not only based on what benefits you locally, but also on what has an importance in other places. For example, buying products that are environmentally responsible, participating in online communities, collaborating with people in other countries, and staying informed about world events are simple ways in which we already practice a global mindset. Going global is also about staying open-minded, adaptable, and curious about learning from people with different perspectives. However, wanting to be global comes with certain concerns. One of the biggest challenges is the fear of the unknown. Many people feel insecure when they interact with other cultures because they worry about making mistakes or not understanding the norms of other countries. Like language barriers are also a major concern since English has become a global requirement in most professions. Another worry is the speed of technological changes. The To participate globally, a person must constantly update their digital skills, and not everyone feels comfortable with that. Finally, there is the fear of losing cultural identity, which makes some people resist global interactions. Even with those challenges, though, there are many things we can do to stay in touch with the global community. Small actions such as following international news, connecting with people from other countries on social media, learning a second language, or participating in online courses with the student worldwide can make a huge difference. Also, traveling even within our own country helps us understand diversity. Joining international student organization, volunteering, and working with the multinational companies are also effective ways to build a global mindset because ultimately being global is not about traveling the world, but about opening your mind and being willing to learn from others. Um, Also, we need to be global both in business and in our daily lives because the world is deeply interconnected. Companies depend on international markets, global supply chains, and multicultural teams. A business that refuses to adapt to global demands will eventually fall behind. In our daily lives, being global helps us understand social issues such as climate change, economic inequality, or migration, because problems that cannot be solved from a isolated perspective, going global opens new opportunities, builds strong communities, and prepares us to face challenges that affect the entire planet. Well, my conclusion is that going global is one of the most important skills of the 21st century because it demands open-mindedness, adaptability, and genuine interest in learning from other countries. Even though it presents challenges, the benefits are more greater: personal growth, better professional opportunities, and also very important, a deeper understanding of how our actions connect with the rest of the world. To me, going global is not just a trend because it's necessary mindset for the future and the future of others. So I think going global is very important nowadays.